This is Kate Krieger with the Mason County Press webcast, and I am joined today with Gary Anderson and Patricia and Tom Ezdebski to talk about the Ludington Optimist Club Childhood Cancer Campaign and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Ludington Lakestride. And I'm going to start with Gary to talk a little bit about the Lakestride and how many years it's been going on and what to expect this year. So if you want to kind of give me a little lowdown on how many people have signed up and how many volunteers you have and all that jazz.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity here to talk a little bit about the Fellowship of Christian Athletes race. And for 5 years, they've been involved with this organization, and the whole race has been, this is the 35th year of the Ludington Lakestride. We've always had a half marathon, and there's been some, it started out originally as a quarter marathon, and that kind of converted into a 10K, and then it's alternated from different years. But right now you have options. You have a half marathon, which takes us north out of Ludington across the dunes into the state park and then back, and then we have a 10K and a 5K also. We have about 150 volunteers Friday night and Saturday morning to make this event take place. This year we've kind of redesigned our sponsorships, and Spectrum Health of Ludington stepped up and became the lead sponsor, and we certainly appreciate all they've done. They've contributed not only volunteers but money as well as items for our race bags, and they've been very, very beneficial. Other main sponsors we have is Reamer Eye Center, Harborfront Financial with Rick Ruba, and then Snyder Shoes. And Snyder Shoes, I believe, has been in with it almost every year since its existence as well. Wow. We have probably additional ones. We have Executive Wealth Management, John Barbrick, Western Land Services, Indigo Health Services out of Traverse City, Nader's Motel, which is actually where we start. We start right in their front yard.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so it works out good for them. Smith & Aid Insurance, West Shore Bank, Chemical Bank, Hardman Construction, Shoreline Media, Lake Michigan Car Ferry, and something a little special there this year. What they did is they donated 2 round-trip passes on the SS Badger Car Ferry to give away to some of the runners. So we're going to do that.
Oh, great.
All you have to do is sign a form and get registered, and we'll draw that Saturday morning at 11:30. Life EMS, and then along with them is you got the city police and you got the sheriff's department, and we can't do this without those organizations to have them on hand. And they've been doing it all these years as well. Meyer, Wesco, McDonald's Bakery, Interpretations of Sound, Clear H2O Water, which helps supplies our aid stations, Walmart, Big Apple Bagels, and we just have a great support.
It sounds like it's the whole town practically.
Well, it is, and it's but it's just nice because this community has always supported worthy causes, and no matter what. How much effort needed, if they just need product, if they need money, if they need volunteers. They've always been doing that for all the events that I've ever been involved with in the community, and it's a really strong area to have that continue. We have a couple of new things this year. We went back to some what we call race bags, and we have 600 race bags. For the first 600 that registered, they're going to get a bag that's going to say Fellowship of Christian Athletes as well as Ludington Lakestride, and a little cinch bag like a backpack bag. And Spectrum Health again kicked in there, Reamer Eye Center, Verizon, Snyder Shoes, Safety Decals locally here, Squires Family Care Chiropractic, Aaron Doan, State Farm from Brad Chapman in Ludington, Cornerstone Church, Wesco, and Griswold Dentistry out of Scottville. All threw items in those bags. And for next year, if anybody listening here and is interested, that's a great way to get your business out there. And some people throw in coupons, ink pens, whatever they might have done.
Right,
it's just kind of a little grab bag, but it's something that the runners will get. And then the other thing we did is we have a 10% discount if you show your 2015 race bib number to Luciano's House of Flavors, Le Serving Spoon, Brenda's Cafe, or Country Cupboard. They'll give you 10% off the meal.
Oh, great.
So there'll be some signs and posters up where we can put that where the people will recognize it. But if the runners want to go there, one 10% discount per family, but they get a break if they show up at those businesses. So just another way they can contribute and help out.
Are you still looking for volunteers, and can people still sign up for the race?
They can still sign up for the race. Online registration closed about 3 o'clock this afternoon. They register Friday night at 6 o'clock at the start of it from 6 to 8 Friday night, and then Saturday morning till about about 7:30 would be a last chance to register in person.
And where do they do that at?
That's at there's a large tent in the middle of Stearns Park, where our registration area is, and our finish line is right there as well.
Great. So
people need to be aware of there's some road closures and some changes of traffic route. The first race starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we go 8:10 and 8:15 for the kind of stagger them. So there'll be some traffic issues there for a little while. And then we'll clear out of there by around 11 o'clock. Our last runner will be in from the half marathon. So they can still register there Friday night and sign up for those Badger tickets. And we have a drawing. Also, if there's any leftover of those race bags, we have an opportunity for people to put in a name and a drawing on those as well.
Okay, and what's the cost?
Good question. It changes throughout the year as we get closer. I believe it's $35 right now for the 5K and 10K, and then $45 for the half marathon.
Okay. And now, Patricia and Tom, with your childhood cancer now, are you guys more involved with the fun run on Friday night?
Yes, the Ludington Optimist Club has a program called the Childhood Cancer Campaign. And one of our signature fundraising events is a lemonade stand day, which we just held last Saturday.
Right.
So since the Lakestride is just very close to last Saturday's event, we were given the opportunity to have a lemonade stand at the fun run. So we decided to take advantage of that, and it's kind of in conjunction with a fitness group called Catch Us If You Can, that Kathy Grierson, who runs our Fit Club program at the hospital, she started that fitness running club, and so they have shirts that they sell every year for a specific cause. And so this year, the cause that the shirt sales are being donated to comes back to the Childhood Cancer Campaign.
That's great.
So that's kind of the connection.
Right. And what time does the fun run start, and where does it kick off? I want to say Loomis Street?
Well, the fun run, actually, it starts at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
6 p.m. on Friday, which is tomorrow night. And it's going to be held at the west end of Ludington Avenue in that little kind of connector street between Loomis and Ludington.
I knew it was somewhere down there
right by
somewhere.
the fish cleaning station.
Okay. Oh, fun.
And the main thing is the fun run is totally free. So it's a fun run walk, and there's no fee to do it.
Right. And is it a 5K, 1 mile? Okay.
1 mile. This is the one where, kids, families,
you can walk
babies in strollers.
Walk your dogs
exactly.
with that kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah. Just
that's
for
great.
fun, just to kind of gear up and promote awareness of the next day's big race.
Awesome. And is there anything else that you guys want to share about either of the events? Because I really appreciate you coming in, and I know it's always been a well-attended event. It's always been very well supported, and I think with the fun run, promoting a different cause every year, because last year they did it for I can't remember the little girl's name. Maddie. And then they sold the socks and the shirts and everything.
The pink and zebra.
Which was cool, and they raised money for her birthday and everything, and she got to be there. So, it's a really good thing for the fun run, for kids to even get involved and kind of see how people can give back and start at a young age, and also promote wellness, Right. I mean, you don't have to be a great runner to be able to run in a 5K. I mean, you can walk if you wanted to, A half marathon's a little different, but, I know I've had a lot of friends who have really started, I'm going to start running, and they've done their first, half marathon, and now they're going on to their full marathons, and it's a big deal, and it's good for them. I mean, I can say they're out there doing better stuff than I am, because I would probably die after I walk the fun run. So
they also need supporters there on the sidelines cheering them on. So.
Right.
That's where we come in.
Yeah.
I was always the one handing out the water at first curve. Okay. Or the people would say, dump the water on my head as they were running fast. And when we were little, we thought that was fun. So,
well, and that's why the hospital was so interested in sponsoring this event and coming in as a major sponsor, because we have a health and wellness program called Win with Wellness. We're really interested in helping people manage their own health, and we provide screenings throughout the year that are completely free, open to anybody. That allow people to kind of see where they're at health-wise with some key indicators of health. And the Fit Club is a program with kids in the schools. So sponsoring the Lakestride is right in line with where the hospital wants to be and the message that we want to get out for people really taking responsibility for their own health.
That's great. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in, and hopefully you have a great turnout, and hopefully, I think it's supposed to be good weather from the last time I saw it. Today was supposed to be the rainy.
Fingers are crossed.
Fingers are crossed.
Yeah.
And again, you can sign up still for the Lakestride, and you basically can just show up
for the fun run.
For the fun run tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. So again, the Lakestride kicks off at right in front of Nader's. If you don't know where that is, it's just past Tinkham on Lakeshore. And again, tell me where the fun run starts.
It's the west end of Ludington Avenue.
Okay.
Between Loomis and Ludington Avenue. There's that little connector street.
Got it.
Gary tells me it's the 11th fence post.
It has a name, but no one ever really knows what it's called. So is it kind of in front of Snyder's Shoreline?
It's the 11th fence post of Snyder's fence.
Hey, cool. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in, and have a good turnout.
Yep. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Appreciate it.